What's going on, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about LeBron James, fresh off of his first-round exit by the Phoenix Suns. The first time it's happened in his career, and it happened in embarrassing fashion. And LeBron, being exactly what we all know he is, shows that his mindset is not even there. And this is why me and so many other people just do not like him. This guy has been given all of the gifts, all of the physical gifts you could imagine and more. And his weak mentality and his dismissive mentality turns off so many people. And again, if that's how you want to be as a player, that's fine. But don't compare yourself to Michael Jordan. Don't even do it, because it's not even close. Could you imagine Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant right after the loss, right after an embarrassing loss, smiling and talking about the movie they're going to be in and how they're going to play against cartoon characters? No, you couldn't. But that's what LeBron James did. Let's listen in really quick.
I'm going to play for the Toon Squad this summer instead of the Olympics. I think that's what that's my focus on trying to beat the Monstars, or the Goon Squad, we call them now. So didn't have much success versus Suns, so now I am gearing my attention to the Goon Squad here in mid-July. So I think I'm going to play for the
There you go. There's LeBron James right there. And again, man, the guy is one of the most talented basketball players and athletes we've ever seen. None of that can be disputed, but this is what drives people crazy. You want to claim you're the greatest basketball player of all time, the self-proclaimed greatest of all time. That's something Jordan never had to do. That's something Tom Brady's never had to do in the NFL. You know, the all-time greats, the all-time GOATs, they don't have to proclaim it themselves because everyone else does it for them. But LeBron James has said that he's the greatest basketball player of all time. And you know, his mentality and his focus and what he's done to the league with ruining it with identity politics and pushing so many people away from the product. And then this mentality right here, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. We've watched him literally quit on his team. The very next game, they come out flat after he quits them. He walks off the court. He walked off of the court with 5 minutes to go when they went down 3-2. He walked off the court with 5 minutes to go. At that point in time, I felt that that was the end of the series because LeBron James, supposedly the leader, supposedly the guy that runs everything, he walks off the court and leaves his teammates out there after an embarrassing defeat. And at that moment in time, I felt like that's it, the series is over. Then they come out last night very flat, and we're getting absolutely lit up. There were a couple of runs late in the game that they made, but they were really never able to overcome that massive gap that they gave up in the beginning of the game. And I believe a lot of that has to do with LeBron James and his mentality. The leader sets the tone. This has happened for as long as sports have been around. Your leader sets the tone. And LeBron James told his team that he was giving up on them, in my opinion, with that behavior. And then you see the post game to follow up that he's never was even worried about it. We had a bad season, or we had a bad run against the Suns, didn't perform well, but hey, I'm going to go play Looney Tunes basketball now. This is why so many people don't respect LeBron James. And I've heard Shannon Sharpe, trying to make excuses for LeBron, and of course that's what he's going to do. Because that's his boy. No one's surprised at Shannon Sharpe doing that. And I haven't heard the ESPN take as of now. I'm sure Stephen A. is probably going to blame it on everybody but LeBron. But then at the same time, later on, he'll then blame it on LeBron too, because Stephen A. just loves to take every single argument that he can and blame it on everybody, but then blame it on no one at the same time. But that's just how Stephen A. operates. He just throws everything out there. It's an absolute joke. But yeah, so here we are with, LeBron more worried about movies and his brand and everything like that. And instead of just winning and being a leader, that's who LeBron James is. We knew this when he went to L.A. This was all a move to become more of a Hollywood star. Space Jam 2, I think, will not be good at all. From the little bit I've seen from it, it looks very, very bad. But it's just another example of LeBron is doing all he can to get out of the shadow of Michael Jordan, and it will not happen. Never going to happen, dude. especially with behavior like this, and this is why you will never be Jordan. One of the many reasons why you will never be Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan built this league along with Magic and Larry and the Bad Boys Pistons, and then Kobe and Shaq and Tim Duncan and all of those greats elevated what Jordan built, not necessarily made it bigger, but at least they maintained what Jordan built. And now you and this generation of people that want to be offended over nothing at all and create fake narratives, you have destroyed the league. You have destroyed this incredible platform that people like Michael Jordan built up. The NBA was so healthy during the Jordan era. And yes, it did suffer when he left, but then you had people like the Kobes and the Shaqs come into the equation. And you had great players that were there to play the game of basketball and be competitors and demand greatness from their teammates. And now you have someone like LeBron James that's just destroyed all of that. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.